A few hours after where we ended, your group currently is all piled into the inn again, once again. Or not the inn, the bar. After a very heated yet helpful conversation, the bar currently is emptied with the exception of legitimately your party and your new tag-along that you got during the end of last session. Wow, so are you guys this exciting every time?
Not usually. Well, I wouldn't. You know, I think we can be, actually. When you have such awkward personalities pushed all together, you know.
I could have sworn, Fetrick, you were gonna go over there and deck him right in the face.
Was thinking about it. Decided against it.
Selena would look at him and say, yeah, what caused that? What was that about?
Things.
Things like...
Things like you ain't gonna find out.
Well, do you actually know?
Do I actually know what?
I mean, you said that you were gonna help him out. I figured that you might have known something.
Well, our races are tricky. I'm just gonna have to go with some gut instincts for a little bit until I get a lead.
Tricky or stupid?
A little bit of both.
I can tell that we are gonna have a great time together. You guys just got in, right? I mean, do you really want to leave tonight? I mean, he looks like he's trying to sway the party and staying at night.
Okay, out of character, I thought we were staying because we had to. Because Aranya was gonna camp out in
Nope.
the shop.
No, we're over that now. I got a dress.
Yeah, we got her.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
They paid me off.
Okay. Selena would look at him and need I remind you? One of your family members is still out there.
He's a tough kid. I doubt they're doing anything too troublesome. Hey, I heard that they have... Say again?
And if you find out that they are doing terrible things?
It's only a half-cousin, he kind of says, putting his hands in his pocket, walking up towards the bar.
Regardless, we are going tonight and getting this done and over with. There's many more important things to do later on.
But I never lived the life of an adventurer.
Then join
Lesson
us
1.
after.
Don't die. Now you're good.
I'm pretty much been doing that as far as I'm concerned. And as you guys are having this conversation, you notice that the bartender kind of moves over past his side and starts heading over towards you guys. Besides, I never got this much excitement back at that old village. I swear, I never thought I'd make my way out. So the... Mates. Yeah, hello, mates.
Yes.
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 I know that you're new to the town and whatnot, but I'd like to ask, Could you please refrain from starting fights in my bar?
He had it coming.
And I actually stopped it. Like,
I don't care who had it coming. I watched the whole thing, and to be honest, it looked like you punched a partially drunk mate. I mean, come on.
I'll punch him sober. I don't care.
if that's
He
tricky.
abused a woman.
Well, you can do what you want, just don't do it in the bar.
Well, if he would have walked out of the bar with me, it wouldn't have happened in the bar.
And let's hope next time it doesn't happen in the bar again. We square?
We square. Now bring me a mug of ale.
Yeah, I'll bring you a mug. He kind of gives you a look and he's like... looks over to the barmaid that's still behind the counter and give her like a couple of gestures with his hands. And she gives a very brisk head nod and starts to pour a mug of liquid for you.
Sweet.
Does anything have anything to ask him before he leaves?
Not for me.
I have a tickle that won't quit. I'll mute next time. I'm sorry. Selena would lean across the table, like, towards the bartender and say, that girl, is she okay?
What? Bella? Ah, she's tough. She's fine. Wouldn't be the first time that somebody got rowdy with one of my mates.
And you think that that's just okay?
No, he's gonna pay for it. Just we have things and ways of doing things. Starting a fight in the bar is not gonna help anyone.
Sure helped me.
No one hits anybody that's working under Darlect without raising hell.
Dar what?
Darlect,
The hell's that?
the manager.
Who's the manager? Like the manager of the bar?
He kind of gives you a nod.
Well then. Should have hit him harder.
He kind of just shakes your head when you say that.
And then I whisper over to Ken, and I'm like, I'd whisper to Ken and be like, who works under Darlick? Is it the girl or the guy that got hit?
I think it was both.
Alright then.
So as you guys are whispering to each other, the bartender kind of starts to walk off. You notice that the one guy that you fed the beers and whatnot is still drunk on his ass, passed out in the same spot he was at.
Fucking lightweight.
You say anything amongst yourselves?
I'm waiting for my drink.
I would call over to... I have the answer to this. The name's Assure? Sir? Our
Yeah?
new companion?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd call over to him and say how far of a walk do we have ahead of us?
If we're lucky and the roads do us right, close to 2 days.
What time is it? Like, I would know that much.
It's about like 6 p.m.
No sense in traveling at night. We should rest and head out in the morning.
That's true. But at the same time, I hate to wait, you know?
Excuse me, do I need to pay for this?
Well, apparently, the master said that he wanted to make a tab for you. So, I was assuming you wanted to put it on the tab.
Wait, what? Tab?
She gives like a very shy nod.
Who exactly opened the tab?
She inclines her head to the bartender.
Why the hell did he open a tab for me? I never said open a tab, I just said bring me a mug of ale.
She doesn't look like she has the answer. It's like...
I'm gonna walk up there and confront this bitch.
I would holler out, he's trying to be nice!
You see him over here starting to clean out some glasses. And drying them off.
I would holler at him and be like, yo mate, come here.
Moves over to it. Not saying anything and just looking at you, just drying the cups.
Why exactly did you open a tab for me?
So I can keep track of funds that you would be in costing this bar. Since you tend to show yourself to be a high risk.
Well, I mean, if I just pay up front, wouldn't it be easier for me to pay? I mean, if you open a tab, I could just leave and then never come back, and you'd have that tab just sitting there.
That's up to you if you would really want to do that.
Take the damn money. How much do I owe you?
It's 12.
I hand him 12 gold pieces. Then I go sit across from Arana.
Yes.
Nothing. Just come and just sit.
Are you sure you want to sit over there, Patrick? You might break the table.
What? I'm not good enough to sit, buddy? He kind of stands up and has his hands open.
You smell.
Sit where you want. No one said you couldn't sit with us.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing about someone else.
Quiet, Arana.
Oh, it's all good, it's all good. I've heard worse. Besides, the places that I wake up, I would be surprised if I didn't.
I don't know that that's something to be proud of.
It's interesting. What can I say? Maybe tonight I could wake up next to you. He inclines looking at the barmaid and she just is like, gives the no face.
I would just chuckle under my breath.
Regardless, we should make our preparations and be ready for when we leave tomorrow. Anybody else got anything else they want to do here?
What preparations are there to be made?
Well, there's information I need to gather before we go. Hopefully I can gather enough of it.
What sort of information are you looking for? Not that we want to help, but perhaps we might.
Like you could help. I just need to find out something that belongs to a certain job. Nothing to let you guys handle at the moment.
Can you deal with it tonight?
I might be able to get some leads tonight. It's not something I need to rush for.
Now, this goes back to backstory, stepping out of character for a moment. How often would you bring up your
Rune Hunter?
Activities?
I'd bring it up every now and again. Like, it's not like it's very hidden because there's a tattoo on my chest.
And we all know damn good and well Fetric's always staring at her chest.
True.
Well, Arana, if you want to lead, you should know that Smiling Jack, he's a cultist of Vega. They worship the ruin beasts that you
Do
saw.
they know? That is actually more information than I was asking for.
Oh, I thought I couldn't help you. Well, I guess I have nothing else left to say then.
You've done well for once.
If you say so.
That might be why she's not talking anymore. And Arana just goes back to mulling over things herself.
I would say so. We're not going anywhere.
I just gave her her lead, and as you know, I seen Smiling Jack, and from what the others said, I'm pretty much his target. So if we leave, we're bound to get even more leads, or perhaps the target you're after, Arana.
I doubt you're the only one he's after.
God, she makes it hard to RP.
I agree, but we're leaving, and we've made it quite public that we are. So he may strike soon.
That's not what I mean. Oh, your intelligence is dwelling again. Do you think there's someone else here that he might go after? Between the four of us?
You're leaving as well.
For now, I will have to eventually return.
Whatever.
Wait. And you see, he's kind of like trying to grasp the situation. Know what you guys are like? Wait. So, huh?
What's wrong?
You got somebody hunting you?
No.
And
It's quite the
cultists. Are you some type of cultist killer or something?
She's a ruin hunter, so I guess that would be pretty much exactly.
You?
As simple as you want to make it, I am one.
He starts to visibly, like, shudder back from you. He's like, you're... Wow.
What's wrong? You don't like strong, independent women?
Yeah, I know. I thought she was a prostitute too.
At this point, I would spit out a little bit of the beer that I've been drinking.
Please don't spit it at Arana. That would be hilarious.
I would double over laughing.
He would look at you, Ken, and kind of say under his breath, he's like, are you crazy? Why would you insult a rune hunter to their face in front of them?
It's all in good fun, as she knows.
He's obviously, like, visibly started to straighten up more than what he's been. Madam, if you choose to stay a night, I can get you a room in the local inn around here.
Make it so then. I want a good room.
Right, of course. Is the three of you fine sharing a room?
Yeah.
I believe my friend here might want a room of her own.
Yeah, that's why I was
I don't
saying the
mind.
three of you. I was gonna get her own.
I point to Selena.
And I would, like, push his hand out and say it's fine.
Okay.
So, alright, I'll be back in just a tick then. And he kind of does a formal bow to you, Arina, as he heads out.
Iran will do a small little curtsy of her own. Now this is the kind of intelligence and respect I deserve.
And of course, since we've been traveling together for a while, that would have been the first time we've seen that sort of display, right?
It depends. Was it?
They might have seen that when he's talking to his higher up head adjudicator, would be him, or her, sorry, doing it to him.
This is the first time you've seen, so I guess this is the first time you guys seen it publicly, the influence that a Rune Hunter could have on common folk.
Yep.
So how's your guys' reaction to this?
Kin thinks to himself, no wonder she finds herself so superior to others.
And I would say quietly, but not like too loudly. I still don't get what the big deal it is.
So only loud enough that Ken could probably hear.
Well, depends on their range of hearing. I guess they would hear they'd hear that I was talking, but not what I was saying.
So you're trying to be quiet with it.
No, like if I'm talking to you like this, I'd just be like, she'd be like, I still just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like some words are louder than others.
Arana, do you want something to drink?
No, I don't think I want anything to drink for the moment, but I do want something from you.
What? What do you want from me?
Since I'll be sleeping alone, I will need someone to watch over my room every now and again, make sure no one comes in and attacks. You're the perfect meat shield for it.
The fuck?
So you want him to be your guard dog?
I was trying not to actually say it like that, but yes.
So I need to just basically sit out in front of your door all night and make sure no one comes in.
Not all night. You can make rounds. You can have the others do it every now and again if you really want to get some shut-eye.
And are you paying us?
Psst.
Nah, I'll just do it.
Payment is not needed when you need to do something like that to keep me safe.
No, I'll protect the princess.
And next time when you encounter a guard, I'll protect you.
I like these odds. Yeah, I'll watch your door tonight.
Alright, so not much time passes as he returns and gives you guys the information to the end where you all could take a nice little siesta. Granted, around this time I'd be pushing close to 8 o'clock.
At this point, I would officially have downed that entire beer. Ale, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, so how that works is you can drink alcohol amount of cups equal to your constitution before you actually have to make any rolls for becoming drunk.
No, I could drink another 7 and be fine.
Alright, so it doesn't really hit you hard at all.
I would order one more and tell him make it stronger.
If that's what you want, mate.
None of this weight crap.
Alright, that'll be 15 pieces.
That would hand him 15 pieces.
Alright, and this one hits you pretty hard. Granted, it doesn't
No.
knock you on their ass, but it hits you pretty hard.
So approximately how hard did it hit me?
You think you could only drink one more of those before you start becoming drunk.
I'll call it good there. I have something I have to do tonight.
Ew.
Oh God! I said something, not someone.
Doesn't matter.
She is a thing.
That was a good point.
You have two things that are things, too.
And you're a thing with a really, really weird anatomy.
I have an amazing anatomy.
Were you drunk?
Yep. Me? No.
Alright, so... Time passes. You make your way to the inn, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
But you said you were staying back to finish your drinks, correct?
I would leave as soon as Arana leaves.
Alright, Arana, when do you want to make your way out then?
I'll wait for Feltrick before I make my way out.
You'd wait for your manservant?
I am not her manservant.
I'll wait for my associate.
I am her
You're her
guard.
puppy.
Or puppy.
My noble ally.
I would finish it, and I would say, ready to go when you are.
Then let us go. I want to leave very early in the morning so we get a good jump on the day.
Let us make haste.
And we shall leave.
You guys find yourself at the... The Spear's Tier.
Okay.
So am I the only one that's going to make the reference I'm going to get speared and I'm going to cry afterwards? Spirit here. Uh-huh.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was lame.
I'm wearing a goofy hat. So I can't be any more lame.
You make a fabulous point.
I'm half expecting it to just be taken off at one point.
It's only
It will
after the
be.
break. Ah,
Back with a different hat.
welcome, welcome. I believe you're the party that we were waiting on, yes?
Oh,
Yes,
God.
we are. Do we have our rooms?
I believe you're the madam that had the room by herself, yes?
I do.
Quite. We do have your rooms ready. Though, if you give us a moment, we're making sure to make it absolutely pristine for you all. We would like for you to enjoy your stay here. By the way, you can call me... Where is his name?
I'm gonna call you Bill.
Kenneth.
I'm gonna call you Bill, Kenneth. I like Bill.
Oh, my mother gave me the name Kenneth, so if you could, I would prefer you could just call me Ken. Or Kenneth.
Or Bill?
Are you dating Barbie now?
Sorry, I'm already Ken. You could be Bill.
Yeah, we already got a Ken. I have to call you Bill. It'll just get too confusing.
Oh, your name is Ken as well?
No, he is.
I wave and give him a bow. That it is.
Oh, well met, sir.
So you're Bill.
No, my...
Just accept it, my friend. It'll be easier that way.
I think we have a new Serana.
Well, I suppose it can't be worse.
Where's the princess's room? I gesture at Arana.
Oh, right. If you head up the stairs, her room will be the one in the center with the 5 beds in it. We've already cleared out anyone that was staying there, so you'd be able to keep the room to yourself.
I would offer
Very
to
well.
carry Arana to her room.
Arana seems slightly taken back and confused by all this. But accepts it. But accepts it.
I would carry Arana to her room.
Is this real life?
I just look at Selena, sorry, and start laughing.
Hey, I don't have to walk now. This is great.
I'm like, I would look at Kenneth and be like, you cleared people out?
Of course. We wouldn't have a Milady Rune Hunter stay in anything that she wouldn't be comfortable with.
Why does she need 5 beds?
Oh, it's alright. We only had a couple of plebeians that's been here. They've been nothing but trouble.
Refunded them their money for their room, yes.
If only they actually paid. They tried to get by giving us these odd coins that have no weight here. By the time the gods came, they were already gone.
Wait,
Can I see these coins?
what do they look like?
I think I was able to keep one. You see him start to ruffle in his pants. By this time, Fetrick and Arino is already up the stairs. As he shows you a coin that looks to have not the proper imperial seals or anything like that, though. It looks like it's made of gold, but its front face has wings and the back face are like these 2 talons closing in on each other themselves.
Strange indeed. Well, shall we head to our room, Selena?
I asked what they looked like.
Say again?
I had asked when I was in my outrage of whatever, what they looked like. The plebeians.
Oh, yes. It was a scrawny fellow. I think he had red hair, if I recall right. It might have been brown. I don't know. It was straight. He wore some type of gown. If you ask me, the boy could have fetched himself as a girl. Then his companion. She was quiet, tall, and wore a black robe. Didn't say much. Though they were carrying instruments and whatnot, so that's why I assumed that they would be plebeians.
If that coin has no value, may I have it?
Well, currently I'm out a couple nights of some freeloaders. I'd be willing to sell you it. Does it have interest to you?
No, I think it would be a nice trinket. You know, just like a worry stone. Something to to fiddle with.
I say 50 pieces and we're square.
You're kidding
You
us,
said to
right?
yourself it was a worthless coin.
It was worthless to me until I found its worth.
You underestimate its worth.
He looks
I
at you
shall-
confused.
Give you 15 coins.
15.
15. You came by it freely. That would be a 15 coin profit for you.
How about 20?
I shall give you 20.
He shakes your hand on this, and it's like, very well. Holds out his hand.
I said, pleasure doing business with you, and I'd link arms as I turn towards Ken and head up to the room that essentially 3 of us are going to be in.
I follow.
Alright, so let me move you guys to the map and change the overlay on the stream.
I'm surprised you spent so much for a coin. I hope it was worth it. It does look neat.
I figure it's going to be easier to get information on it if we've got it versus, just trying to describe it.
Ah, quick thinking.
Alright,
Plus something
continue.
worthless might have worth when it's in the right hands, like he said. 50 coins, he must have been out of his mind.
We are talking about the same guy that felt as though Arana needed 5 beds.
Like I said, out of his mind.
Yep.
Alright, back to Arana and Fetrick. Fetrick, you're carrying her up these stairs. These areas are extremely dark because it doesn't seem like they don't have any end lighting besides in the rooms themselves. You can tell that this room up here has a candle lit. No, it's very dim.
I would just be going to where her room is.
It's okay, I can see in the light and dark light anyway.
Yeah, so can I.
Were you told where the room is?
I asked.
Oh, okay.
And what did I say?
Shit.
Uh-huh.
All I heard was up the stairs, to be honest. I toned out.
I heard up the stairs and to the right, and that was it.
Well, you got half of it right because I
Can I
definitely
help?
never said
Can I
that.
help? Can I
Alright,
help?
so you're just carrying Irana and you're just sitting up here and like, crap, I'm too drunk for this. I can't remember which way he said. As Ken and Selena make their way up the stairs.
I would just turn around and be like, Ken, where the hell's Arana's room? I forgot.
And he was just being very useful, too.
I don't know.
I
wasn't
still
in
haven't set you
the
down.
room. I was listening to where ours was.
Can you go
I'd
back down the
peek around
stairs and
Ken
ask?
I would peek around Ken and say, 5 beds, count the beds.
I have
That's
to
a
go
good
into
point.
rooms to do that. I'm not just going to break into some random person's room carrying Arana.
Well, it should be the one that is unlocked.
Good point. I would just go testing all the doors. If they're locked, I move on.
Alright, go right ahead.
I do that.
That's better, thank you.
What?
The blue.
What blue? Stop looking at my screen.
Sorry.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it was
right?
dark. Okay.
Um,
Sorry, I saw the whole layout. And I'm like, hey.
Well, if that's the case, I might know where our room is now. I'm not gonna tell.
yeah, I'm going this way. What the hell? This is weird. Yeah, I can't drag your piece.
No, because that's her piece.
Okay, and this would be a doorway right here.
Yes,
I try the doorknob.
it's open.
I go in.
Oh, that's cool.
Is there anyone else in here?
Nope.
That's neat.
I'm going to assume this is our room. I would ask Arana which bed she wants.
I will take the one in the corner. If you
Which
feel
one?
so tired. Oh, Arana will get off you and start heading that way.
No. I will sit you in the bed.
Oh, okay.
I come all the way over here and set her gently into the bed.
Ah, now this is life. If you are ever tired, I may allow you to have one of these beds.
I'll just share yours if that's alright. Wink.
No, we're not going to go that far.
I didn't
Nice
expect
try,
to go
though.
that far.
Let
So,
those simpletons have their own beds.
how common is this, that Fetrick, that you treat Arana like this?
This is news to
Pretty
me.
common. When I'm drinking. Pretty common. I'm going to stand right here all night. Well, not right there. Ken's just where I'm wanting to stand, though.
Alright, so for the other two?
Shall we go to our room and unload, Frederick? I'll follow you. And then you can start
I'm
your bed.
staying here.
Ah. Then I guess I will wait for Selena to come back.
Alright, Selena, where are you going?
I'm going back downstairs.
Alright. You see the manager there just putting away his coin in what looks like a metal box as you come downstairs. Oh, yes, madam. How can I help you?
I'm sorry. Which room was ours again?
Oh, quite frankly, you can have any room that you want in there. Everybody else kind of left once they heard that a rune hunter was here.
She kind of walk up to the desk and put one hand, like, across her. How high is the counter? Like regular table height or
Yeah.
more bar height?
Bar height.
So, like, mid-chest area?
Yes.
Yeah, so she put her arms across her chest and leaned forward on the bar, or on the counter, and asked just quite frankly, just why is everybody so reverent of her?
I'm assuming Milady never had to fight or see a rune beast then.
Don't get too many beasts bigger than I don't know.
Probably a bear or owl bear.
Yeah, an owl bear.
Most difficult thing you probably ever had to fight was an owl bear, and you most likely had to run from it.
Okay, so I tell him, like, the most difficult thing I faced is probably an owl bear with 2 or 3 people.
Well, walk with me. He says, putting the box behind the countertop. You can't see exactly where unless you want to make a check to see.
Nah, I don't care.
Alright, so he puts it back there and then moves from behind the counter and goes to what looks like this board with a bunch of post notes and whatnot there.
Okay, I follow.
I don't question your madam's intelligence, but I figured that I should just go over it from the beginning. This is our message board. Here, our citizens put up their qualms or issues that they have, or, I guess, for your kind, quests that could be taken and finished out for gold, renown, whatever reason one might have it. He picks one and shows it. As you mention it, she hands you the paper. It's written in common, stating that there's been some owlbear attacks on a farming, not village,
Community.
yeah, not too far from here. It's like, so, the owlbear that you speak of, this would be around, say, 1,000 gold reward to finish this quest. And he starts to track his fingers around the papers. There's plenty of papers here, by the way. As he pulls one from, like, near the center that's been covered up. He had, like, to move other ones. As he shows you a paper of this creature that looks absolutely otherworldly. Like, it defies logic and makes no sense that a creature like this could even exist. As he shows it to you. And under it saying has ravaged 4 outposts and 2 fortresses. And is still on the hunt. And under it says, and this would be the difference. This is a rune beast. And its price for capture is 500,000.
Well, fair enough. I
mean, men and women like Lady Arna dedicate their life to the destruction of these creatures. I'm not too sure how they do it, but some way through their training, they always seem to be one of the most capable to handle fighting these things. Only reason why I know any of it is because where I used to come from, I lived in a very small village that was attacked by a very small rune beast, mind you, but devastating all the same. And it was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
she would sigh and like just keep holding onto the paper and say, "Can I keep this for a little while? I'll put it back on your board, I promise."
Oh, by any means, anybody that chooses that they want to take one of these, I'm fine with them taking. They're not my property. People come here and post these here for people to take so they could help them.
I would keep looking over the paper and finish reading. So it's got, oh no, I only have 5% battery left on my webcam. Oh no. So I would look at it and see what else is on it. Because I would assume it's the picture, probably the where it's at and the reward for it.
Yes, also on it you notice that there's a name of someone that issued it, and his name is the head adjudicator, Taryn Ulfind.
Okay. I would just kind of look.
If you give me a knowledge history, I can tell you where you would know the name.
Okay.
It'd be a DC of 15.
Actually,
it's a DC of 10, not 15.
Okay, I might get that. Might. Da, 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 da. history?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take a minus 5. No, I don't know it. I can't remember it.
Yeah. And you thought that the name, like, rang the bell, but you can't dot any lines or anything.
Okay, and I would I'd look at him not very seriously, just kind of like neither here nor there, and just say thank you. Like a genuine thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome, you my miss. I'm glad
And
that I could be some help.
I would head back up the stairs, reading the paper, like, as she walks up the stairs, and just trying to place the name. So I'm going to take time and try to remember that, to add a 10 to the roll. That's how that works, right?
It's just as you take it as if you rolled a 10. Which, if you don't have any ranks in the ability, it'd still be only a 5.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I still wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm still trying to remember it just because she's that kind of person and just, like, she hates herself for not being able to remember.
Right, while she was doing this, Selena's been gone for probably like 15 minutes.
I wonder what's taking her so long.
Don't know. I'm doing my job though.
I'm surprised. You're being so nice to her. You're even guarding her door.
You giving me lip?
Yeah, I am. I look at you smiling.
I'm gonna remove your teeth.
Like to see you try, pup.
I'm gonna kill one of the party members.
Do it. Do it.
I would just look down and shake my head in disappointment.
I kid. Wonder which room you're staying in.
Wonder what?
I said, I wonder which room me and Selena's going to be staying in. Perhaps I should go check on her. She's been gone for a while.
You should do that. I will be here, guarding the door.
Pretty much
Have
just
fun.
pretty much at this time, Selena starts to walk up the stairs as you see her with a piece of paper in her hand. As
She's
looking.
not paying attention, so she'd probably bump into him.
So bumping commences.
Oh, sorry. She put the paper to the down.
That's okay. What has you so distracted?
I turn and hand him the paper. I said, "What is this guy? Adjudicator. Head adjudicator."
No clue. Never heard of him before.
I'll type it in the chat so you can read it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I got it close. I put all hand, not all find.
Maybe Fetrick or Arana has heard something. Might try them. Also, did you figure out which room is ours?
Yeah, he said pick one.
Maybe we should pick the one next to Arana. That way we get a free guard dog.
I was thinking across from.
Whatever you want. Don't bother me either way.
Alright, so as you guys are having this conversation, Arena,
Yes.
give me a...
Check that I don't have.
Oh my gosh.
Most likely.
This is what I got a guard dog for.
Yeah,
I don't spot things. That's what he's for.
it's a perception to see something invisible.
Oh, I did a good thing.
How about a 20?
Oh!
Damn.
Oh my!
I did a good thing.
If only you didn't have that -5.
So as you're laying in bed cuddling the dress, something pricks you in the back of the neck. A feeling that you're used to, as your body's naturally alerting to something that isn't right.
Okay. Arana will begin to get up first thing and shout out to Fedric. Fedric, there's something going on. There's something not right with this place.
I would immediately turn around, throw open the door, and walk in.
Alright, so once you throw open the door and walk in, stay right there.
Okay.
You all look in as she's looking at you currently. Obviously something of dismay on her face. But as you look over to your allies, there's even more dismay that they have looking at you. As a figure was hanging on the wall behind you. Right above you. Well, behind and above you, looking straight down at you.
Selena would be like, what the fuck?
And we're on our first break.
Knew he was coming for me.
Alrighty.
The funny thing is I can't even see into that room.
I don't think any of you can see into that room past me, unless I walk all the way in.
It's very clear on who it is.
I want to know how he got into the room.
Magic.
He was probably already there waiting. It's a setup.
Why are you still angry, puppy? We were friends. We did the tail high five and everything.
I'm drunk. Well, tipsy.
So your character gets more aggressive when he's tipsy?
Slightly.
Alright guys, we're on our first break of the night. No, we took it at kind of late. It's gonna be a 15-minute break, and I'll stay in here and answer any questions that chat has while everybody else does what they want.
Snack time and time to cool my PC off.
That poor PC.
Dude, you don't even know. Every time my mic is muted, I have a fan that's on 3 cooling it off, and then when I talk, 4 seconds later, it's like lava.